السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة والسلام على رسولنا محمد سيد الأولين والآخرين. مدد يا رسول الله، مدد يا سادة أصحاب الرسول، مدد يا مشايخ دستور مولانا شاء الله فعز عسان شيخ محمد الحقاني، مدد طريقتنا الصحبة والخير في الجمعية. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والذين آمنوا بالله ورسوله أولئك هم الصديقون والشهداء عند ربهم لهم أجرهم ونورهم. صدق الله العظيم. Allah Azza wa Jalla saying, who believe Allah and Prophet ﷺ, they are like Ajr, like Shaheed. So, and they are Shaheed and they are believer in divine of Prophet of Allah Azza wa Jalla. This what was Islam growing their nation with this way to be everything for Allah to be acceptable, and as believer for Allah Azza wa Jalla, they sacrifice everything, even their self. What Allah He want like to spread justice, spread good thing around the world. Of course, Shaitan is not happy with this. This whole Khulafa after Prophet ﷺ, Khulafa Rashidin, and after Khalifa Rashidin, normal Khalifa Prophet ﷺ, their whole life to spread this good thing for whole humanity. And then last one, it was Ottoman sultans, which they sacrifice themselves just to keep this way sultanate of Allah in this world, because Allah, Prophet ﷺ say, "As-Sultan Zullul Allah fil Ard," meaning Sultan, shadow of Allah in this world. Of course, Allah, He not have any shadow or like what we know, but meaning to show people how it is very important, Sultan. So after Sultan, they take Sultan Khalifa, everything going upside down, nothing going well. But still, Shaitan and his follower, they're trying to destroy even the image of Sultan, which they are saying this. There was oppressor, there was like this, there was like that. They kill people, they keep this nation, and it all was a lie. In Islamic states everywhere, there was every kind of people, every kind of religion, all living in peace if they are obeying and giving their tax. And the tax, not maybe people, they thought the tax it is much thing. No, it's not like this. In Europe, when there's this lords or others, they was taking maybe more than half from, even more, not leaving very few to live for people from tax. But into Islamic Turkey, for even Muslim, they kept zakat. For other, not zakat, only little bit tax. And they was living, they was worshipping everything. But if they are doing war against Sultan, they was also who do this, they must be punished. Without this, cannot be justice. Because these people, many of them sometimes, they was attacking village of Muslim, killing women, children, old. They thought they will be win, but they was quickly take them and they do what must to do. Because you cannot leave bad thing in rotten thing in one, other also they will be rotten. So you take this. Even now, they are saying there is a little bit cancer in some place. We must cut this and take this. What for the most important thing to whole million of people to be living in peace, or this thieves and bad people, they're trying to come again, Sultan and other, and they're using the religion and they're using the nationality to destroy. So they was taken for this, and Islam, they said, spread by sword. You go this way. Selam. Kam Şeyh Hasan.
Geçen sene gelen
Kam Şeyh Hasan.
maraz etmiş.
Selam. Tabii. No, come.
You just come here.
Welcome. Selam. Selam.
No? Where's one of the boys?
So they said Islam spread by sword. Why spread by sword? Because there was oppressor on top of people. They using sword to oppress people, killing their national, their nation, citizens, nations. And this Islam coming, and the people there was happy, and quickly many of them accept Islam, or they are without Islam. They continue to with little bit tax, and they continue in safe, peaceful. This is Islam. But other, when they come, even they kill their own religion people, because they are another kind, and Isa alayhi salam saying, if anybody hit you in right cheek, you turn that. But if without anybody hit you, they are slaughter in Qudus, 70,000 Muslim, Christian, Jewish, anybody they see, nobody left. How can be after they said this is Christianity, we are going to spread peace and yeah, and after this, all of this, after Khilafah, they find empty, and they put the most unlucky Muslim. We have from merhametten maraz doğar derler Türkler.
Merhamet, mercy, Sadness comes from mercy.
Uh,
Bilmem uyarsa.
Yok, that's sadness coming from mercy, coming violent. This is because you make mercy for one, he's not deserve mercy. He kill you. This is what happened for Muslim states, because all there was mercy and keep people as without make them oppress them. After there was a treat the Muslim and destroy whole Khilafah. After Khilafah also they put this Muslim traitor, they take them, they give them women, they give money, they give, I don't know how, or make them to be found with European life or European, they said European is, they are more civilization, so we must be like them, to try to be like them. It was all around Muslim country, last 150 years, or since Maulana Sheikh was cursed and hate this French Revolution. Since that time, and the French Revolution, it is still not finished, continue. Inshallah, Sayyidina Mahdi alayhi salam will finish it. Whole world, it is around, like this. This is big lie, which they said the king, he was oppressor, and they was taking this Bastille to save people from inside. But what happened? They said even history people, they said they went to Bastille, they imagined they will find some people in chain and only bone and the skin on them. But there's 7 people there was, mashallah, like our people now, overweight. No, nothing. And they was not happy to go to their house, but they kicked them out. And they said in the French farmer, there was 10 times happier than English, richest than English. So this is Freemason doing this revolution, and still they are controlling all around the world. No, don't be to try to take them out. Only Mahdi alayhi salam, inshallah, he will take them. And as we said, they destroy religion, destroy other religion. Christianity finish. Nobody believe in Christianity. They all become atheists or other thing.
Agnostic.
Other also for Islam, they destroy also Islam. There are many Muslims, but all believe it is. If you all the alim we see our this belief, they not accept them as Muslim. For this, we are only hope, alhamdulillah, to wait Sayyidina Mahdi, and inshallah, everything showing his near he must be, inshallah. This is our situation. What our wazifa, Maulana Sheikh said, make dua every time for Mahdi alayhi salam. We are waiting for Faraj, meaning what Faraj? Opening, and this also Allah reward us for this, inshallah. Allah help us, Allah be with us, to not be cheated with other. Allah give hidayah for Muslim also, to not follow what shaitan cheat them with, inshallah. ومن الله التوفيق. الفاتحة.